Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. Just wanted to talk about the Liberator again. I love this ship, and every day we are one step closer to it finishing pre production, finishing production, and releasing as a ship. So, what I want to talk about here is ground vehicles you can put on the Liberator. So, let's just have a little bit of fun here. Some of these are going to be high crew counts, and as you can see with these other Liberators there, I was originally going to do like an all Centurion Liberator, an all Nova Tank Liberator, an all MDC Liberator, an all Fury Liberator, but I realized that was gonna take a lot of time. So sorry guys, I put them all on the one Liberator here, and what inspired this was what one of my buddies actually mentioned putting ground vehicles on top, and there a Captain Foxy Loxy video came out where he put MDCs on an 890 jump and he raised the hanger up so they're all on top, and it was really freaking cool. So let's start there. You could load this bad boy up with a ton of MDCs. You could scatter them on top. You wouldn't need a high crew count. You would need a lot of MDCs though, and you could even keep some underneath, so when they get damaged you could tractor beam toss them off, put a new one on top. That could be a lot of defensive firepower. It could be really cool, maybe even offensive. But now let's move over a little bit. Nova tanks. So I mentioned before in a previous video, I like doing piracy. It's super fun. It's always a different experience, and I've always wanted like a broadsiding ship. For a while, we were trying to think about how can we do this with the Caterpillar, because that's supposed to be a piracy ship as well. But why not just put a ton of Nova tanks on top of a Liberator? You would need a lot of friends, but how cool would that be? And you would have to get it at the right angle, kind of like the Perseus where you get both guns on, but this would just be all Nova tanks firing on one side into like a bigger ship. It would have to be a bigger ship, but that would be freaking cool. I don't know how effective it would be, but man, the clips from that would be legendary. So let's move over to another ship, the Centurion. That's a lot of firepower up there. You get all of those manned. You could fit a ton. You could probably fit like 12, maybe even 16 if you squeeze them all in tight enough. Like as you can see, I left a bit of a gap in between here. And I think that would be really cool. You could even do ballistas and fire off torpedoes and missiles, which would be crazy. Although if someone closes the gap, you have like your Liberator, two size 5 turrets and like one PDC, another PDC. But I don't know. Maybe there's a perfect combination to be had here. Maybe you have a couple MDCs, ton of Centurions. Maybe you don't go with the Novas unless you're going for that memey awesome clip and like a fun pirate time. And then maybe you even have a few Furies fly out if you have enough friends just to harass anyone that closes in on the Liberator. A couple other things to mention. Definitely keep a medical ship on here. The Liberator does not currently have medical beds on the ship, so maybe keep an Ursa Medevac or Pisces down below. That way, if any of these vehicles get destroyed, your people can res and maybe they hop in another vehicle, or maybe they pull a vehicle out from below. Yeah, maybe there's other vehicles you might want to throw in, Storm AAs, Storms, something like that. If there's anything that I didn't think of, or if you guys just want to tell me how you feel about this idea, it's stupid, it's great, do more like this. Definitely comment down below. If you want to see more videos like this, like and sub. And yeah, thanks for checking out the channel, and thanks for hanging out. If you guys want me to name change to the Liberator guy, let me know. Might need like 1,000 or 2,000 subs for that. Thanks for watching. Bye.